Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course, and as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about some LAMH news, a few stories, including Martell. Now you want to stop legal documents concerning your children with the beautiful Melody Cherie from getting out to the public. And Ken and Marquez, they squabbled this week. And of course, we have to talk about Melody Cherie's upcoming TikTok Mega Live. I am so excited. And before we get into these stories, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to the channel. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. Okay, so shout out to T from TV. This great YouTuber is the person who brought us the custody case updates between Melody Cherie and her ex-husband Martell Holt. If you want to check out the actual legal documents, that is her visual and her video. Definitely head on over to T from TV's YouTube channel. And of course, she reads the legal documents line by line. And again, you can see the legal documents if you want to pause it and really read as well to absorb and get the full understanding like I do. Melody's attorney filed a motion asking the court to continue with the custody trial. The reasons backing up the motion include Martell's criminal case for the Revenge P being rescheduled to March 2025. Melody's attorney pointed out in the motion that the deposition in the criminal case is needed for the custody case. Obviously, the circuit judge understood and agreed because the circuit judge granted the motion. The custody trial has been reset for April 2025. I am so thankful that the circuit judge granted Melody's attorney's motion. I know that it is very strategic and smart for them to want the child custody case to take place after the criminal case. As you all know, Martell Holt appealed the conviction that he received, being found guilty of the Revenge P. Not only did he appeal the conviction, but he has asked for a jury trial. And so Melody and her attorney knows that once he gets convicted again of the Revenge P by a jury of his peers, that will make her custody case that much stronger. As we know, Martell has been able to push back the criminal case before, at least once. So hopefully he does not get to push it back any further and it actually does go forward in March of this year. And I will be so happy for Melody once both cases are behind her and it is actually something that she is looking back on. And so I don't know. I have a feeling that Martell has realized that he's made a huge mistake by appealing the Revenge P conviction and asking for a jury trial. And he knows that that will strengthen Melody's case for custody. And I just hope he doesn't get to push it back any further. We'll definitely have to wait and see. I know that all of Melody's prayer warriors are praying for her and for God's favor in both of these cases. And I know that awesome YouTubers like T from TV will definitely keep us updated. And once we get those updates, I will definitely give my commentary on them as well. Now, meanwhile, the Madison County Department of Human Resources, also known as DHR, filed a motion to quash a subpoena. Quash as in Q as in queen. Quash a subpoena means to make a subpoena null and void. Martell allegedly does not want DHR documents regarding the M&M kids to be released. I find this to be very ironic considering just about 2 years ago, allegedly Martell released court documents to some select bloggers. And it was around the time when, in those same documents, he asked for things like Melody's passwords to her electronic devices and her social media accounts. So when it is convenient for Martell, or if he thinks that he can sway the public's opinion of Melody Cherie, then in my opinion, he will slip some documents to some bloggers. And these are typically bloggers who are not, exclusively in the LAMH sector here on YouTube. But in my opinion, when it seems like documents perhaps will show him in a negative light, then he definitely does not want those documents to be released. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to protect the kids. And the attorney for the Madison County Department of Human Resources even listed things like those same legal documents could have people's social security numbers, and that could really lead to identity theft. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. Again, you can go over to T from TV's YouTube page to see the actual legal documents with the specific wording when the DHR attorney tried to give their reasons for wanting to quash the subpoena. But I feel like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if he was able to get legal documents released and allegedly sent to the bloggers, I don't see why, documents that fall under DHR could not be subpoenaed as well. If it's going to reveal truths in the child custody case, I say let them be revealed. I find this to be very interesting, though. Like, I don't know if Martell has a friend down with the County Department of Human Resources, or how well he may know their attorney. I just find that to be so interesting that when it comes to the kids, instead of them taking on a more neutral role, they actually want to quash the subpoena. What would they be hiding? I know that, again, in the legal documents that T from TV showed, their reasoning were things like, trying to avoid identity theft and not wanting to reveal any possible neglect or abuse of a child. But if the documents could reveal possible neglect or abuse of a child, why would you want to keep that hidden? That just seems kind of ridiculous to me and really strange. So I'm hoping that the judge will kind of see things my way as well. Again, we'll definitely have to wait and see. And I'm sure great YouTubers like T from TV will definitely bring us that update. What do you think about the attorney for the Madison County Department of Human Resources filing a motion to quash the subpoena? Do you think there's any sort of connection or favor towards Martell with this latest motion? All right, so now let's move on to our next story. Shout out to Diana Rose, who captured a post and delete by Marquez, one of the newest cast members of Love and Marriage Huntsville. During his post and delete on Instagram, Marquez actually revealed that he and his wife's live-in boyfriend, Ken, they fought as recent as last night. Diana Rose reported that Marquez shared on his Instagram that he and Ken fought last night in front of his kids. Marquez said on his Instagram that he did apologize to his kids. And I feel like that is quite sad that their two children had to witness two adult men get into a physical altercation. I'm wondering if things like alcohol were present, what led to the altercation. And also, because Marquez was around and Ken was there too, I also posed the question, were LAMH cameras there and did they capture it? Because also in his IG stories that Diana Rose was able to capture, he does mention, F this TV-ish, this is basically, I'm paraphrasing, real life, and it just got more real. So I'm wondering, because he mentioned TV show-ish, Did they fight on camera? We know that when Marceau and Tisha went live on Instagram nearly 2 weeks ago, they revealed that filming would resume this week. So I'm guessing, if I had to guess, I would say that LAMH cameras captured the fight. But I'm more so concerned about Marquez and Trisha's kids. Of course, I do not want to see anyone being traumatized by anything. They're probably at that age where they mainly feel embarrassed. But when the cameras go away and they're in their bedrooms and they can just self review, it may get a little more emotional and much further than embarrassment. They seem to like have a pretty good rapport with Ken. I mean, they live with the guy, and there seems to be like an awkward distance from Marquez, which is sad. But Marquez kind of set that tone when he left his family to go find himself in Atlanta. He didn't go to Israel to kind of retrace the steps that Jesus Christ took. He didn't go to the motherland in Africa and real Africa, hey Marceau, to reconnect with our ancestors. But to find himself, this Negro drove 3 hours to Atlanta. So Marquez, you just trying to take out all of your misguided anger on Ken, and I ain't even a fan of Ken, but because I think he's kind of strange with the pattern of dating married women. And there seems to be like an underlying anger in both Trisha and Ken that I just think is really, really weird. But but Marquez, you set this tone for this awkward distance between you and your kids. And I could be incorrect. I'm just a viewer of a reality TV show that you happen to be on. But I feel like some of the anger that you have for Ken is a little misguided because you should have it for yourself, because you have put yourself in this position. What do you all think about Ken and Marquez fighting in front of the children? Have any of you witnessed as a child any your parents and step parents fighting? Were you ever in that position where perhaps one of your spouses fought someone else in front of the kids? What was that experience like for you? And do you think that the LAMH cameras captured the fight? And we have Melody Cherie's TikTok live. Now that TikTok is back up and running, this is amazing that they've already scheduled and planned Melody's next TikTok live. It's going to be just next Saturday, February 1st, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's definitely a mega live as it is 8 hours long. So if you do have a busy Saturday, if it's your time to get dialed up, I get my locks retwisted tomorrow. But if it's your next weekend to do something, maybe with like your friend group or you're going to the salon, you will still have plenty of time to enjoy Melody Cherie's Mega Live on TikTok. You want to head on over to Melody's Instagram stories where you can register. I also plan on sharing this visual on my IG stories. I'm going to grab the link from where you can register and apply it as well. But definitely register. And she's going to also be selling Goli supplements. So Goli obviously is so pleased with their partnership with Melody Cherie. I think that is dope, okay? And it's going to be a mega live. So we'll have to see all of the people who will join Melody. I think that is great. She's going to be introducing some new flavors to us for body butters and oils, including chocolate and rose vanilla cream. I am oh so excited. So get ready to shop till you drop next Saturday, February 1st from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me know in the comments what are some products that you need to restock up on. After this current lip primer that I'm on, I just have one primer left. So I'll probably get some more of those. And I kind of feel like I'm good on the body butters because I got a few of them. Oh my gosh. but I probably need a body scrub. I think that it's time for that for sure. But once I'm watching the live, then I'll know exactly what I need. But I thank you all so much for checking out this video. Please hit the like button on this video as it is a free way of supporting the channel. We have made it to the weekend, y'all. I am so happy. I hope that you all had a fantastic Friday. I did. I cannot complain. After I logged out of work, I made myself go to the gym. I knocked that out. I only have 2 days at the gym so far this week because we had some crazy cold temperatures for like the first half of the week. So I went to the gym last night and again tonight, this evening after work. But at least I got those 2 times down. And then I went back to the Indian restaurant and had some Indian cuisine. And I brought some food home that I can have that for tomorrow. And I'm getting my locks retwisted in the morning. I cannot wait to get the shampoo and the retwist and sit under the dryer. And then I'll either go straight to the movies or I'll come home and have lunch, the rest of the Indian food, and then hang back out. And yeah, that is my weekend so far. And then we have the season finale for Love and Marriage Huntsville tomorrow night. And yeah, so it's going to be a fantastic weekend. And as the days and weeks go by, we just have to see if Melody, definitely confirms the status concerning the show and her being on it. It's giving that she has moved on, but I'd like to be patient and wait and stir, until we get that confirmation. So we'll definitely have to see. And I wish you all a safe and pleasant weekend, whether you are just lounging around, relaxing, getting that rest that you need to recharge, or if it is a weekend of housework and cleaning and decluttering, you know how good you feel after you knock that stuff out. Or if it's a weekend of pampering, getting your hair done or nails and feet done or getting waxed. Or if it's a weekend where you have to work the weekend, at least you are blessed with employment and the health to work the job. Absolutely. Whatever it is that you'll be doing this weekend, I hope that you are healthy and happy. And I will talk with you all soon. Bye.